Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shaibu, don't call on the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Department of State Service (DSS), and other law enforcement agencies say make them investigate some important matter wey intag as threats to the integrity of the state governance. The Deputy Governor make this call for one talk session with three people wey dem hold for in office for in house on Friday, October 18, 2024. The Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu contribute on top some issues like alleged last-minute loans, secret appointments, backdated consultant appointments, and the seizure of government payment platform. One bank officials and government officials say any mistake where they make go carry proper consequences.
I address you today concerning issues that threaten the integrity of the state. With the transition to a new administration barely a month away, we must shed light on these critical issues. 1. Alleged last-minute loan. I have received disturbing reports of banks and financial institutions granting last-minute loan to Governor Obaseki. This is alarming and not in good faith. And on that backdrop, I am issuing a strong warning to banks and financial institutions. Do not grant any loan or issue financial instrument to Governor Obaseki, any officials of state government in whatever capacity or office. Also, information at my disposal shows that there are last-minute plans to siphon state funds using NGOs as a decoy under the guise of supporting such organization projects and activities. The action undermines our state financial stability and potential mortgage of the future of Edo State. I disassociate myself and my office from any such dealings. 2. Clandestine appointments. I have received reports of indiscriminate and clandestine appointment into civil service and public service with outrageous grade levels. I condemn this action and disassociate myself and my office from any involvement. These appointments are not only undermining the civil service integrity, but also perpetuate culture of cronyisms. 3. Backdated consultants appointment. I have it on good record that fresh consultants appointments are being issued and backdated potentially to justify outrageous expenditures. This is me issuing a stern warning that any such appointment will be revisited and those responsible will face the consequence. 4. Looting of government properties. Alarmingly, government properties as we speak are being looted from various ministries. I decree these brazen thefts, offenders will face grave consequence. I am by this, as the Deputy Governor of Edo State, on behalf of Edo State government, offering a 1 million naira prize money for any information that leads to recovering of any looted government assets. 5. The face of the massive fraud at Edo State Ministry of Road and Bridges. As the Deputy Governor of Edo State, I am inviting the EFCC and ICPC to look into massive contract fraud that has taken place under the supervision of Engineer Ferguson Enabolele and the entire government. Investigation is equally ongoing to unravel the alleged involvement of some engineers in the ministry who accepted to assist the permanent secretary to keep such fund with their registered company accounts with banks and later convert to US dollars. Lastly, seizures of government payment platform. Reports indicate that consultant Greenfield have seized control of government payment platform. This raises serious concern about transparency, accountability. I draw the world's attention to these issues and warn those involved. Attempt to cover up shady deals will not be tolerated. Furthermore, I invite again the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, Department of State Security Service, DSS, and the Office of the National Security Advisor to investigate these matters. Conclusively, we are transitioning to a new administration. I reiterate my commitment to upholding the law and protect Edo State's interest until the last day in office as the Deputy Governor of Edo State. Long live Edo State, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, gentlemen of the press.
Oga Shaibu come also answer some questions wey tori people ask him.
Documents are already being prepared and for more transmission to EFCC. As we finish this press conference, I will be visiting the State Office of the Economic and Financial Crime. And other documents will be forwarded to their headquarters as we move. I have all the information. I just paraphrase what we intend to do. The details of these allegations are already with us, and we will substantiate. There are other areas that obviously the economic and financial crime will look into beyond the loans. The economic and financial crime will also be looking into the issue of the Radisson Blue. We'll also be looking into the issue of Gelegele Seaport. We'll also be looking at funds that were expended in one project or the other that we have information that they were just conduit pipe. Why the issue of the road and bridges is critical to us is that there are a lot of communities that by our record may not even have roads in the coming years if we have to keep to records that we have. What is in the record is not what is on ground. And when you check into those documents, you will discover that the information, I don't want to let out everything, but as the investigation goes on, we will definitely unveil areas where we will not allow them to come. But by the time I give you some of this information, they will want to do some cover-up, though they don't even have enough time to cover up some of these things. But before I come up with my this, I already have all my details. And unfortunately, we are talking about Edo State. We are talking about the integrity of our state. I came into politics as a political activist, and I'm still in politics as a political activist. My interest is that we must strengthen institutions of government. In and out of government, institutions of government, if they work, they will take care of all of us. When you are in government, you are there temporarily. Whether you spend 2 terms, 3 terms, 4 terms, you will definitely leave government. So when these institutions are not working, no matter how you loot, no matter what you loot, they will not last. So it is better for all of us in government to know that our duty, we are holding on behalf of people, and we must not see ourselves as owners. We are not owner of government. The people owns the government. And that is why it is taxpayers' money we use to work on behalf of the state. So when we realize that taxpayers' money are the one we are asked to superintend to supervise to work, we should know that the power belongs to the people. And that is why we fight to have democracy, where the people matter, the people's interest is paramount. Edo State must work, and that is my paramount interest. This is not to malign anybody, but is to make sure the institution of government must function, and looters must be prosecuted. I have it on good authority. Some persons have approached me. They even know where some vehicles are parked. So as many that they are able to bring is multiplied by the amount. So this is to alert our people and to be on alert. No commissioner, no SSG, chief of staff, commissioner that is allowed to go with their vehicles. Apart from the governor and deputy governor, that the Revenue Mobilization and Fiscal Commission has it in their as a right. No other government officials, because the SSG, chief of staff, commissioner is consolidated payment platform that they are in, so they are not entitled. So every government facility must be handed over to all permanent secretaries, and that is why I issued a stern warning to permanent secretary. They are the custodian of government facility and document. Nobody is allowed to go with their vehicles. I'm giving the instruction again. Permanent secretaries should make sure they hand over all government officials, including files, not limited to vehicles or assets, including files. They must hand over to permanent secretary. Before I came out to make statement, I'm aware that vehicles, documents, computers have been moved from one office to the other. And also to all the banks that the state government has its fund. No bank should issue any instrument. apart from salary inclined payment, no payment should be made to anybody henceforth. Apart from salary inclined payment, no contractor, no payment should be made to anybody henceforth.